Chaboy and Gun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable transfer news and everything about Arsenal on this platform every single day. So the first news that's actually hitting us, well, new boss Mikel Arteta says he has persuaded Granit Xhaka not to quit Arsenal. Well, former skipper Arsenal lost form and clashes with the fans after the Crystal Palace game last October. We all know what happened. Xhaka's agent then insisted for him to agree terms with Hertha Berlin, but Arteta stepped in, and we all know that he actually persuaded him not to leave Arsenal. Here's what Arteta said in his pre-match conference before the Crystal Palace game. We have a game tomorrow, aren't we? So we have a game, so we're ready for it. But here's what Arteta said about Shaka. He said, ready to support him, and that I was ready to push the club to be supportive of him too, because I thought he could be a really, really good player for us, and he could enjoy playing under me. And also, I think it's a way that you can see that Mikel Arteta's system has a very proactive midfield. Well, moving on, the next news that's actually hitting us: ex-Arsenal striker Olivier Giroud could make his way out of Chelsea, and it could be a possibility that he could land up at Arsenal. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's also met Inter Milan directors, and it could be possible for him to even actually, join Aston Villa or Newcastle. But moving on, well, Chelsea are reportedly winning the race to sign Arsenal and Spurs target Tomalema. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, from Atletico Madrid, Tomalema is a target for Chelsea as well. They're looking for a winger because they know Christian Pulisic has not been at his best. So moving on, the next news that's actually hitting us. Well, Charlie Nicholas has backed the Gunners to beat Crystal Palace 2-1 at the Selhurst Park. He says it is a tough transition for Arsenal at the moment. There is a heartbeat in the team and certainly more togetherness than what there was. It has a long way to go before it is fixed, but they are grafting away from for Mikel Arteta. He's working them harder at this stage of the season physically than what they would like, but they were a lazy team. They didn't understand what teamwork was, and because of that, Arteta has said they needed to work harder on the basics. They have not got their mojo back, but there has been a couple of clean sheets. I'll be fortunate ones, but he is getting a response. Well, here's the biggest part. Arsenal could lose Gabriel Martinelli. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal are facing the prospect of losing Gabriel Martinelli to Brazilian under 23 side after the striker was called up for their upcoming qualifying tournament. I told you guys February 9th is the ending of the campaign, and January 18th is where the qualifying campaign starts. And Mikel Arteta said, "Well, in the middle of the season, it's never ideal for players to go to that type of tournament. We'll discuss with the club whether there is an obligation, whether that's something that the player really wants to go to, and we'll make a decision on that." That's what Arteta said. Moving on, well, here's what the thing is that Arsenal duo Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli have both been named in UEFA's Best Young Talents to Watch Out in 2020. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, also on the list are Manchester United's Mason Greenwood, Chelsea right back Reece James. The list is unfreaking believable. Congratulations to both of them. But moving on, Barcelona have joined Arsenal in a race to sign Tayo Upamecano. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona want Tayo Upamecano because they want a potential replacement for Samuel Umtiti. Well, it looks like either Samuel Umtiti can land at Arsenal or he also can go to Manchester United. Well, let's see, things will be great or not, but we all know what is wrong with Tayo Upamecano. They are actually asking a lot of money. RB Leipzig. Let's see. Well, Arsenal gaffer Mikel Arteta has lauded Wilfred Zaha with the Crystal Palace looking to start against the Gunners. He said, "We know Wilf and the type of talent he is. When he gets isolated in one-on-one situations, we know what he can do. Of course, it will be a part of the game plan. I think he's a terrific player, and I think the impact he's had in the Premier League in the last few years has been phenomenal. His ability to create chances on his own is unique." Well, also, Mikel Arteta has confirmed that Arsenal are looking to buy a defender in the January transfer window. Yes, he said, "I'm not expecting big things. I'm expecting big things from the players I have at the moment. The players that are recovering from injuries. That's the biggest expectations from my side. They are there. If we can find something to help us go through the season in a more balanced way in certain areas and is helpful, we'll look at the options. We'll always have to be looking because obviously we have some bad injuries for players who are going to be out for a long time. We have to see if we can find options there. Well, also Mikel Arteta has confirmed that Emil Smith-Rowe, Tyrese John, Jules Kennedy, and Keita will be on loan out of this month. He said we are assessing the situation with three of them. We are evaluating all the offers that are from different clubs where they where would suit them more, and if it's the right time for them to make that step in the next few days, we will tell you exactly what will happen. On Nketiah, he said, I sat down with him and was very impressed with him. I think it was a great challenge for him to work in that environment in Leeds. I think he's become a much better player, a much more competitive player. Then the decision to make now is whether it's better to send him out for another 5 months to realize his potential and have him ready for next season, or keep him here. Well, let's see if he's ready or not. It's Arteta's decision, not mine. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. When you do that, you get two videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, subscribe.